Hello everyone and welcome back to the finale, the final part, the big showdown of Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo Gamecube. I am One Welsh Sheep and this is the ice room. To start things off, get a fire elemental and light up the two fires. You're making it very hot! Oh god, that peaked my ears. It's annoying because I can hear my own voice through my speakers, so I just can tell whenever my voice peaks. But hey, this boss fight is quite an easy boss fight. Your biggest enemy is the ice physics. What you want to do is just basically flamethrower the hell out of the ice cube he's trapped in. Periodically, he'll shoot icicle blasts at you, and dodge the stalagmites that are falling from the ceiling. And that's basically all there is to this boss fight. It's actually quite easy to do, but your biggest enemy is the ice physics, and the biggest enemy is actually the ice physics after the boss is destroyed. Because obviously we need to deal with the Boo after the boss is destroyed, and let's just say that Boo is rather cold-hearted. Because we can't actually hit him because the ice physics will mess you up. Trust me, this room is like my worst nightmare in this game. The only room where ice physics is really prevalent, and it's the only room where you want to curse the controls, because the controls are awful in here. Although I think I'm doing a fairly good job against this ghost as a whole, but because of the way the ice physics working, the ghost will escape your grasp a lot. Ugh. Why don't you just cool off? Well, there we go, fine, just heat up, chill. Nothing like sitting down next to a campfire, chilling, relaxing, all cool. But I digress, let's just open up this bloody chest here, and there's a key. So yeah, final part, folks. It's whoa, Luigi, you're going off camera a bit. It's hard to believe we're getting there. That room but there will be the final portrait ghost of the entire game. And now it's time to go Boo hunting. Great. Oh, I hate boos. Oh, I really wish they could be frozen in some sort of Antarctic area or something like that. 'Cause I don't know, they're just awkward, evil creatures. Jump out on you, yelling boo. They make noises. Boulder dash! Oh, I got nothing. All I know is that pun is boulder dash, and speaking of boulder dash, get through the bloody door. There we go. Oh my dear god. Oh, you I do not like boos. Boos are my worst nightmare. Oh, there we go. Get in Luigi's vacuum. Oh yeah, just gonna slip and slide away, are you? Ugh. There we go. Eventually I track him back to this room. I'm sick and tired of seeing this room, by the way, folks. And suck him up, finally. And with that done, it's time to head on all the way back up to the 3rd floor so we can actually take on Van Gogh, which Egad mentioned previously as the ghost that's is responsible for the other ghosts escaping their paintings. And what's his gimmick? Well, Van Gogh's major gimmick is he's the boss rush of the game. He's not really so much of a boss rush as he is an enemy rush. And I'll explain a bit more as we get up there, but for now, let's just have a last run through of the castle. A last walk up here, shall we say. Actually, now that I think about it, we walk all the way back down, so saying this last walk is a bit of a lie. Either way, that Van Gogh is just not that hard an enemy, to be honest. I think that I think they could have probably made him a little bit more difficult, because you think that with all the hype, this is meant to be the final ghost. This is meant to be the ghost that caused all the other ghosts to be freed, but no. Apparently, there's no hype whatsoever. How did he get out of the painting in the first place? That's something. I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, each of these paintings is a painting of a ghost type. Each of every single type of ghost that is featured in this game, except for the yellow ghosts that throw bombs at you. For some reason, they're not present here. And this here is Van Gogh. You're very sly. Blinds us alive for giving me questions. Then very well, I shall show you the master of the arts. I'm never doing a voice like that again. But yeah, to start things off, you'll just throw these standard ghosts at you. If you're good enough at getting all of them hooked into one flashlight capture, you'll be able to capture every ghost he throws at you in one go. It's not guaranteed, but it does happen, and when it does happen, it usually works out pretty well. However, occasionally you have these pink ghosts just that awkward because they all like to Falcon Punch, and their Falcon Punch sends them like flying off the other end of the screen. So these, if you want to try and group the pink ghosts to get them in one go, the best chance is to hit them before they go to punch you. Either way, pink ghosts, easy to take care of. Oh no, not the shockwave ghosts. Let's wave goodbye to these guys because this is the last time you're seeing these in the game. What a shock. Wave. Get it? Oh, I feel sorry for anyone watching this LP between mine and Nintendo's puns. What can I say? I'm the punging master. I'm a very punny guy. Alright, let's get this last blue guy back here. And the next guy we're going to get to take us down is the grabby, touchy, bad touch ghost. Now remember kids, if a person touches you in a place you don't like, that's no good. But there's nothing more cool than being touched by someone you like. Sonic says. I love that public service announcement, it's brilliant. But again, just suck these guys up, Bob's your uncle, and Luigi will take care of the rest. I really wish there was more to really explain about this guy though, he's literally just an enemy rush. I mean, I hate games that try and lengthen times by throwing boss rushes at you. That's probably why I'm kind of glad in a way they didn't throw a traditional boss rush at you, because a traditional boss rush would have been so tedious to take care of. So frustrating. But hey, great, it's the DK guys, and yeah, I immediately mess up. Thank you, game, thank you. Which means these guys, actually this probably the best I've ever taken care of these guys when I didn't get them all in one go. However, the big challenge of this one is taking care of these guys all in one go. So just good luck. These guys are really easy normally. Sakurai. This is probably why Sakurai put tripping in Super Smash Bros. He saw it in like bloody Luigi's Mansion. That'd be a good game idea for my smashing project. Because Sakurai sounds absolutely nothing like that, I know, but still. Alright, there we go, you're the last one. Get in Luigi's vacuum. Can you peel it? Can you peel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Speaking of which, these guys are the easiest, they go down in one hit. Bob's your uncle. Oh, well, I missed one of them, which is annoying. And the annoying thing with these guys is you sort of need to dodge the bomb and then freeze them, but you need to freeze them before they do their laugh, because when they're doing their chuckle laugh, they're invincible, and you can't catch them. But hey, that's all the ghost done. Even by working live on the horn. He's gonna be Zutilo. Anyway, Van Gogh. Now he's having his little bit of a hissy fit. We win. So now it's just suck him up. And, you know, Van Gogh, Luigi's a bit of an artiste of himself. However, unlike you, Luigi's an artiste of pain. Oh, yes. But with that, the very final painting will spit out the final key, which will allow us to go to the final boss of the game. Oh, thank God for that. So yeah. With that now, it's time to find the last of the boos, which is probably inside one of these paintings somewhere. It's so anticlimactic with the ways the boos are handled. Like, it doesn't even get any epic music for the final boo. It's just sort of there. But anyway, after that for a while, boutique. Boutique. Oh, that was a good one actually. Fine. I'll give you props to that one, Nintendo. But Nintendo don't do that again. See, I'm reusing old puns now. It's getting to that point. But of course, unfortunately, this boo does take a long time to take care of as well. But I think, fortunately, I decided to edit it after getting fed up. Yeah, boo, boo. There we go. Get in my vacuum. I don't know why EGAD said, but boos sneak up are on different. Boos are in areas opposite to where you're looking. That's a lie. That's a lie. I don't understand why he says that. But anyway, we're back in the basement. It's now time to finish off the game once and for all. It's time to find out. Well, not find out. It's time to rescue Mario. I'm coming for you. Oh, son of a. You ruined my epic moment. Oh yeah, watch out for those vault ghosts. I haven't actually mentioned those yet. If you suck those up, they'll explode your vacuum. It'll hurt you. If you touch them, they'll hurt you. So, whenever you see electricity floating ghosts like that, dodge them. I'm surprised I didn't run into any in this actual playthrough. They're usually quite deadly to me. But hey, here it is. The final keyhole. This is the end of the game, Luigi. Now it's time to rescue your brother in need. Now what's behind is real. Oh, it's quite a nice room. Quite a shiny room, if I do say so myself. Now, I don't think there's any gems or anything you can actually pick up in this room. I could be wrong, but I don't think there are. So, instead of wasting my time, I should probably just move straight forward. There we go. It's time to finish this now with King Boo. Now this looks like Bowser, it's not. It's a Bowser suit. Bowser is officially dead at this point in the time apparently. So now we need to try and take him out. Now first thing Bowser will do, well one of the first things he'll do is he'll try and suck you up after throwing a bunch of these bombs at you. Whenever he does that you need to try and throw the bombs back at him and you will decapitate him. My god, this is a gruesome game. But once he's decapitated, then there's a chance to go directly after King Boo, who's using Bowser's dead body. Now, Bowser's body still will try and attack you after you try and suck up King Boo, because he'll shoot ice pellets at you with his decapitated head. And, to be honest, I love this boss fight. I think it's a very, very amazing end to this game. It's just a very climactic battle. I just find it strange that even games that Bowser's not officially, well, I just find it strange that even in a game like this, Bowser still ends up being a final boss through some kind of technicality. But be careful if you do get hit by Bowser, because one of the big things about this Bowser boss fight is it's actually really challenging. And if you get hit once by Bowser, you'll get hit multiple times, chances are, because he likes to combo his attacks in specific ways. Also, be careful of these bombs, because if you touch these bombs in the wrong way, they will hurt you. And they will kill you. So whenever he goes to basically bend over, throw the bombs back in his face, but you need to make sure you're not too close to him, otherwise the explosion from the bomb will hurt you as well. Of course, while you also need to take care of King Boo the same way you've been taking care of every other Boo in the game as well. Fortunately, that's not a big deal. This boss fight is really hard if you don't know what you're doing, and it's okay difficulty if you know what you're doing. Or if you're like me, where you're sort of trying to remember exactly how to do the boss as you're playing the boss fight, then it can be quite challenging. So, the best plan of action is really to play defensively whenever Bowser goes to breathe fire and he gets too close to like one of the corners. Run around him and ignore the bombs entirely. If you've got a lot really wide open space, there's a chance to grab a bomb, back off, wait for him to try and attack you, and then shoot the bomb at his face. And it won't always work, because sometimes he'll shoot fire, and when he shoots fire, obviously the fire is going to deflect the bomb, so you won't be able to hurt him with the fire. As in, you won't be able to hurt him because the fire will blow up the bomb. So yeah, this is one of those boss fights that you need to be patient with. You need to try and not go in full hard-headed. But anyway, it's just me and you, Bowser Koopa. I fought you many a times before. I will fight you again. Boom. Of course, after you hit him a certain amount of times around this point in the battle, when he puts his head back on, after I do massive damage to King Boo here, basically his head will be put on backwards, and when he does that, you will need to make sure you hide in a safe place, because he's going to go on a rampage trying to figure out, oh my god, how do I get my head back on right? Mario, how dare you disturb our vacation? Rah, rah, rah. I hate that voice of Bowser in Mario Sunshine, I really do. But of course he's going to keep throwing things at you, and it's just going to rinse and repeat the same tactics over and over. The boss fight does get a bit faster and harder to take care of as time goes on, but for the most part, if you know what you're doing, you won't have any issues. Of course, the key for dodging Bowser's Fire Blast, or Ice Blast, when he's shooting them at you, is basically move the opposite direction of what he's looking at. So if he's to the right of you, move left. If he's to the left of you, move right. And they won't hit you. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Although, the only problem with this boss fight is the boss does go on for quite a long time, especially if you're trying to be safe. Of course, I was really panicking at this point, as you can see with me just going, oh god, what am I doing? Ah! Ooh, 17 health. Alright. We're both on our last legs. Time for Luigi to show you exactly how things are done. I love to see Mario fight you like this. But, hey, boss fight still goes on pretty well. And this is pretty much the last we're going to see of King Boo now. So, bye-bye, Boo. It's been an honor seeing you. But your time is up. Oh, no, not quite. Well, that isn't all that beautiful, is it? Well, I hope you're ready to feel my boot. Because it's a boot time that you went and got booted off a cliff. Alright, just me and you now. Last hit. Alright, sometimes on very rare occasions he'll actually jump up in the air. When he does that, stop vacuuming and immediately run towards where he was jumping, because otherwise he's going to land on you and he will kill you. It probably won't kill you in one hit, but it probably is most damaging attack, so be careful of that. And finally, time to finish this. Seriously, I do find this really gruesome, and you just popping Bowser's head off just to kill the ghost that's possessing his body. Either way, we have won. Goodbye, Boo, and goodbye, Bowser. Victory is Luigi's. Number 1. Seriously, look at that imagery. It's just gruesome. It's just amazingly gruesome. But hey, now we're done. It's time to save Mario and send him back home. Yeah, I find it really hard to last an entire night. It probably lasted like an entire night and a bit of a morning. But anyway, that is it now. We're done. We have beat Luigi's Mansion. So now it's time to take care of the last couple of ghosts that we captured. So, in you go. Around the ghost go. Something, something. Why is Bowser's head in it? What, did you just stuff Bowser's head into the vacuum? That's insane. Why would you do that? How did you do that? The vacuum's like... His head's like 50 times the size of the nozzle head. I don't understand how Bowser's head got in there. Oh, no matter. Either which way, we've done it. And there it is. The finale of Luigi's Mansion. And for the very final time, we're going to see the results screen. And trust me, this we got quite a few loads of ghosts in this. There's a grand total of 23 ghosts in the final act of the game. So, how do I know that we caught them all? Because the end result screen should say 23 ghosts. Hopefully. But hey, that's all of them. So see the results for the last time.
Mario? Mamma mia! Oh, oh,
And that there, folks, has been Luigi's Mansion, one of the very brilliant launch titles for the Nintendo Gamecube, and one of my favourite games of all time. Now, the game is not perfect, it has a lot of flaws, mainly in regards to the boo catching, but for the most part, everything the game tries to do well really does come across as done perfectly. The ghosts are really imaginative, the atmosphere of the game is phenomenal, and as Luigi's major first release on his own, kind of like perfect. It's the very first game that really gives Luigi a personality of his own, which is something that even today Mario doesn't have. So I love this game. It's just a brilliant game, one of my most played GameCube games as well, next to Super Smash Bros. Melee. Not as well much played as Smash Bros. Melee because that's Smash Bros. But either way, music perfect, the atmosphere is perfect, and for the most part, it's very replayable as well, because the way the money's the money acts as like a point system, so you can get different rankings depending on how much money you have at the end of the game. I don't know the exact amounts for each ranking, so I'm going to flash those on screen quickly. But with that, folks, that is the end of Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. I hope you guys enjoyed the LP as much as I've enjoyed making it. So, with that, thank you all for watching. Don't be sheepish, people. If you enjoyed this LP and you want to see more LPs in the future, and you aren't already subscribed, click the subscribe button. I recommend it. If you don't want to, then no worries. I'm just happy enough that you watched this LP on its own. So with that, thanks for watching. See you again. Bye bye.